See students, yesterday we had discussed regarding democratic and non-democratic government. Today we will discuss that what are the main features of the democracy. See, you know that yesterday also we had discussed that overall any other form of the government, democratic form of the government is best form of the government all over the world. That's why most of the countries they are interested in democratic nature. But you have seen yesterday only that many of the countries they are democratic but not true democratic nature. In that you have seen the example of Pakistan. That Pervez Musharraf he had issued legal work order. You have seen the example of Zimbabwe. You have seen the example of Mexico, and even you have seen the example of China. In China, we have seen that there is one party system only. Democracy is there, but people are not having any choice. They are bound to elect the members those belong from National Communist Party. So that is the thing here, that we are saying that democracy, many of the countries they are democratic but not true democratic, because the way of working of those countries is not according to the democratic nature. Today we will discuss that what are the features of the democracy one by one. The main feature of the democracy is right to elect. Right to elect, it means each and every individual is free to elect the representative of any party of their choice. There is no any bound over that. Just like you can see, again I am coming on the example of China. That China democracy is that only one party is there, Communist Party, National Communist Party. So they are bound. Even you have seen in Zimbabwe, PRI parties. The same thing is there. It is if I talk about the India, India is only the country in the world which is true democratic country, because here originally democracy has been practiced here. Right to elect, it means every individual, every adult is free to elect the representative of his or her choice according to his choice. There is no any pressure, there is no any bound over that to elect any of the representatives. The next is opposition party. You have seen that in Zimbabwe, only one party is there. Opposition party also contests the election, but every time after independent, opposition party never win the election. What is the reason behind that? The reason behind that the ruling party always adopt the dirty tricks. Yesterday we had discussed what dirty tricks they have been adopted. So that is the thing, that opposition party in true democratic country, opposition party is there. Just like India, if I talk about India, we have multi-party system. So many parties are there. So it depends on the peoples to whom they give the choice, to whom they elect to rule the country. Even in democracy improves the quality of the decision. Democracy improves the quality of the decision. Quality of the decision, how? See, I will explain you in deep form that how democracy improves the quality of the decision. Democracy always improves the quality of the decision, because in democracy the decisions are not be taken by single hand. Single-minded person cannot take, just like in dictator, non-democratic form. In non-democratic form, you have monarchy, democracy, or you can say dictatorship. The single person is there. The single person takes the decision, but this thing is not there in democracy. The democracy, the decisions cannot be taken by single hand or single mind. Improve the quality of the decision, it means in democracy the decisions are taken collectively. Collectively means all the elected members, they sit together, they discuss the issue. Debate is there on the issue. So many minds are there together. And different minds are there together, it means different opinions are there. So there is no any chance of the mistake in those decisions, because those decisions have been taken after discussion, a long discussion, after debate, etc. Views have been collected, and what are the better views? Better views have been selected in that thing. So there is no any chance of the wrong decisions. So this is the main feature, that democracy always improves the quality of the decision. The decisions which are taken, those decisions are always for the welfare of the people, not for welfare of the individual, or it is not welfare for the particular community, it is not welfare for the particular caste or particular religion. It is for the welfare of the people. That is only known as improve the quality of the decision. Then next is democracy always gives the room to correct the mistakes. Correct the mistakes, it means, here I will give you very good example. Democracy always allowed to correct the mistakes. It means correct the mistakes. It means in democracy, suppose people have elected any of the party and that party is not doing the work according to the will of the people, or people are not satisfied by the working of that government, people have the chance they can replace the government in that election. And when the people replace the government, the political party, they can understand their mistakes and they can improve their mistakes, so that again they can come in the power next time. You can take the example of Congress and BJP. Congress, people have realized this party. They have given the time to them to correct the mistakes. That is only known as democracy. You always give the room to correct the mistakes. Suppose government had, one more example I can give, suppose government had issued some policy, some order has with them, and people feel that this is not fit for them, this is not for welfare of them, they oppose, demonstrations are there, rallies are there, protest is there. Why this demonstration, rally and protests are there? This demonstration, rally and protests are there to realize the government about their mistake. So government can think over that thing and they can replace that order. That is only known as correct the mistake. Now, my dear students, we will discuss what are the drawbacks and what are the merits of the democracy. What are the drawbacks? Drawbacks. See, democracy, you know that everything is two things, negative and positive. Everything has, just like coin have two faces, two sides. The same thing, everything have negative factors as well as positive factors. We cannot say, I am saying that democracy is the best form of the government in the world. It does not mean that it does not have any negative factors. It is having some negative factors. That is only known as drawbacks, and positive factors is known as merit. So we will discuss about drawback of the democracy. The first biggest drawback of the democracy is that democracy, that there is a chances leader goes on changing time to time. This is the biggest drawback. In India, if I talk that India, we have that tenure of the election is 5 years. Suppose any government is there, the government will rule that country for 5 years only. They are making so many plans, and some plans are big plans, long-term plans. Plans are also two types, short-term plans and long-term plans. So government is only making the plan, and that plans are long-term plan. To implement that plan, the time comes when government can implement those plans for the welfare of the people. The time comes, the government is replaced. Leaders have been replaced. That is only known as, this is the biggest drawback of the democracy. The leader goes on changing in democracy. Next, political competition. In democracy, political competition is there. Political competition is that, it means in India, I will give the example of India. In India, we are having multi-party system. Multi-party system with so many parties are there. In previous chapter, after that you will see that these parties are also two types. One is national party, other is regional party or state party. National party, it means the party which have the recognition all over the country. That is known as national party, Congress, BJP and other parties. And state party are those parties which have only recognition in that particular region, particular state. That is not just Tulmul, Congress, Shiv Sena, they are regional parties. That we will not discuss here. We will discuss that political competition. Democracy gives rise to political competition. Political competition, it means each and every party wants to come in power. They want to come in power. Every party wants that they should come in the power and they should rule the country. They can form the, for ruling that, there is a competition is there, and this competition gives rises to malpractices. This competition gives rises to corruption, unfair things. Or some political party always adopt unfair means to come in power. The political party, they nominate the members, and the members, those who are nominated in the election, all the members, they want to win that election, and to win that election, they always adopt unfair means. Muscle power is used, money power is used, manpower is used. These are all corrupted ways, corruption ways. Because this thing sometimes this political competition gives rises to conflicts. And this conflict turns into violence. And this violence becomes the cause for disintegration of the country or state. That is known as political competition. So this political competition, if this political competition is fair mean, If this political competition is good way, then it is good for democracy. Because if this political competition is that people can get the chance to understand the political party, and if political competition in a fair way, then it is good for the country, it is good for the peoples, because of this political competition will give rise to welfare for the peoples. Development will be there. But if this political competition turns in other way, an unfair way, so then it is not good for the country as well as it is not good for the peoples also. So these are the drawbacks of the democracy. Now I will discuss about the merits. What is merits of the democracy? Firstly, democratic government is always accountable and responsible for the peoples. Accountable. And they are responsible for the needs of the people. Here I can give you the example on burning issue right now. You said that not our country but world. But I will talk about our country, India. You know that India is suffering from corona. You have seen that during this duration, PM had addressed the nation 2 or 3 times. Why he had addressed the nation? Why he had addressed to the nation? Because democratic government is accountable for the citizens. When he addressed that, he had given briefly that what government is doing, why they are doing, why this thing is necessary. If these things are not there, what will be the negative effect on the peoples of citizen or on the country? He had briefed everything. Even need of the peoples. You can see that government is fully responsible to fulfill the needs of the peoples, those who are suffering from this corona. That is only known as accountable. So democratic government is always accountable to the peoples and need of the people. They are fully responsible for the needs of the people. If anything happens in the country, in any state, the government cannot say, "Hum kya kare, hum to वहाँ थे ही नहीं." No, this is not the reason here. They are fully responsible. That is known as accountable. Next, improve quality. Right now I had discussed that democracy improves the quality of the decisions. No need to discuss this point. Next, social bounds. Democracy provides the platform of social bounds. Social bounds, it means in very simple word, if I say that democracy always gives the platform of equality to all the individuals of the country. In democracy, there is no any room for discrimination. Discrimination can be the name of religion, it can be name of the caste, it can be name of the community. No short of the discrimination. That is not social bound. Each and every people, they are bounded, socially they are bounded together. There is no any place of inferiority or superiority. No community, no religion can prove that superiority. No religion, no community, no caste can prove that dominancy over another religion. No caste and religion can prove that superiority. They cannot prove that superiority and they cannot show the other caste or religion peoples as an inferior. It is discriminated. It is illegal according to our constitution. So that is only known as social bounds. And this thing is only possible in democratic form of the government. I can give the example of Sri Lanka. See, in Sri Lanka, Buddhism is the official religion. Why? Because government had adopted that religion and the government had declared that religion as an official religion. In Pakistan, Islam religion is an official religion. In European country, Christianity is an official religion. In India, we are not having any official religion. No can claim that this is our office. Even language also, if I say, our constitution had recognized 21 languages as official languages apart from Hindi. There is no any national language for the country. Hindi is a mother tongue, but Hindi is not adopted as a national language. English also an official language. So here, this is the thing here. That is the thing, social bound. That is what the meaning of social bounds. The democracy provides the platform of social bound for the peoples. Next, dignity. This is the main thing. This thing will cover entire points of merits. Democracy maintains the dignity of the individuals. Dignity of the individuals, it means from president to domestic labor. From president to domestic labor, all are equal. One value, one vote, one value. That is also comes under dignity. free and fair elections. Dignity. Democracy always maintain the dignity of the individuals. Dignity of the individuals, it means no any person can prove the supremacy over another person. No one has the right to prove the dominancy, to prove the superiority on other person. You have to maintain the dignity, even labor class, from again I am repeating, president to domestic labor. You cannot insult any labor class peoples. You cannot hurt their dignity. If you are hurting, it is against the law. It is against the law. Status may be different. I am not talking about the status. Status may be different. Someone are too rich, someone are middle class, someone are poor. I am not talking about that matter. But no one has right to hurt. In very simple language, I can say self-respect. Dignity means self-respect. You cannot hurt the self-respect of any person. You have seen, again I am giving you example, because nowadays students, you are free, you are having the time to see the newspaper. In newspaper you have seen that our ministers, they have issued one statement. In that statement they have given that this Bhamasha, they are helping the people by providing them food and other things. There is no need to take the snap of those things. This thing was there in the newspaper, that when you are helping someone, there is no need to take photo of those things, and there is no need to publish those photos in newspapers. Why? Why this thing was there? Because it was against the dignity of that person to whom you are helping. To whom you are helping. It is against that thing. So that is the thing, that democracy maintains the dignity of the individuals. So my dear students, this chapter is over here. I had loaded the PDF of this. So please complete this notes PDF and please send us as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a nice day.